I'm sure, like much of you, everybody has a nan. That doesn't make sense, but everybody has a nan and a dad, granddad. I'm shit. Everybody used to have a nan and granddad. Mine are both dead. Do you remember that time, if you can drive, where you're going down the road, you're like, oh, trying to pass this person, take over them? It's an old person. You're trying to get through an alleyway, it's an old person. You're there, you're at the spa. What they want there, 10 L&B. You're 80, you've been smoking all your life. God almighty, you're 80 and you're buying L&Bs? That's like, but they're like, okay, 10, what are those ones I have again? 10 L&B. Oh, okay. That'll be 250. I don't smoke. I don't know much about, but that'll be 250. Okay, here's 1B, 2B, 3B. For ages they're there. Finally get to 250. Actually, I didn't want them after all. Oh, it's not L&B. So I don't know any, but it's not L&B. I smoked them ones, and then to do the same thing again because these are a bit different. And she's lost count, isn't she? And then she drops them. She drops the money everywhere. So the old lady has to look like she's going to pick it up, but obviously she's not. They're clever. They know that people are going to help. And this old lady's picking a change. Well, she's not picking a change up because she's got someone else to pick a change up. The NHS have £7 billion a year to fix people, I suppose. Nans and granddads take 10% of that. 10%. You've got a couple of years to live, and you're taking how much? You're taking like, what the hell is 10% of? That's like just under £1 million. It's got to be more. Oh, just under £1 billion. You're taking just under £1 billion a year. Just under £1 billion a year, and you're nearly dead. I'm sorry, right? You can just really. I would quite like that amount of money, wouldn't you? Just under £1 billion. Shed a couple of old people off. You know, I know a lot of old. All right, for the old people that are healthy and they stay in the house all day and watch. I don't know what old people watch, but yeah, well done to you lot. But the 10% that take just under £1 billion a year, that could buy me a nice car. That could get me out of this pretty big house, but I could get an even bigger house. I could get a lot of stuff with that money. I like money. Money's good. For old people resemble American people. No offence to any Americans that are watching this, but 28% of women and 24% of men that are aged 65 and over are obese. So you're not only smoking, dropping your change, you're also so fat that you can't bend down to pick it up. That's shocking. That's shockingly bad. 172 million. That's not much, is it? That's a lot. But 172 billion pound a year is spent on food in the UK. 10% of that again goes to elderly people. That's roughly 17 billion pound they spend on food. 17 billion pound. When in a couple of years they're gonna die. Seriously, what are they living for? Why would they? I don't want to get old. I don't want to sit in a bloody house watching TV all day. What do you think I am? Seriously, 17 billion pound they spend on food. 17 billion pound they spend on food. 17 billion pound on food. I like repeating myself. That gets you into your head, yeah? I'm not trying to get the nations to hate old people, just, you know. But, yeah. Just picture, if we add that 17 billion and the just under $1 billion, we not only could we buy me nice things, we could help children that are actually going to be things in their lives. We could get them into care. We could go over to Africa. With that kind of money, we could give all the fat bastards in the UK that take the food for granted. Well, the old people. I'm not talking about the old people. The old fat bastards in Great Britain that take that food. But they don't care. They get that from their pension. I don't even want to think about how much they get for their pension. But they're taking this food, yeah, and they're eating it. When they could give this food to people in countries where there isn't as much food. They don't. When they're scoffing their faces, they don't think. They probably leave their Yorkshires. No. They probably leave their roast potatoes on the, because they're too tough for their false teeth. I don't even want to know how much they spend a year on false teeth. I don't even know what false teeth are out of, but I'm pretty sure if you put them all together, you can make a house and get a couple of kids that live on the street into a house. But no, They use that on teeth. Why didn't you just brush your teeth and then you get to keep them? Yeah? Cool. Alright. Getting a bit worked up here, aren't I? Yeah. But yeah, old people. Seriously, I was in college and then my mate came up to me and said, I just run an old person over. I was like, wait, well done. He was traumatized. He was like, I was like, phew, that old person could have spent £50 this weekend, but now her grandchildren get it. They get her money. Well, she wasn't dead, but we can wish, can't we? But she kind of got up and run off. She was in the middle of a zebra crossing and he drove into her. Maybe he's got the same thing on his mind as I do. I can't get my words out today. I get worked up when I talk about old people. Seriously, I don't like them. Okay? Okay? You get the nice kind of old people, but those people, they're making plots. Those lights you see in the sky, they're not UFOs. They're not UFOs. They're old people rockets. Yeah. We don't want to fight wars. We want to fight old people. Because guess what? In 20 years, old people are going to double. They're going to triple in 30 years. Yes. So, that £17 billion a year they're spending on food, actually prices will go up in 20 years. So I'm just guessing it's probably going to be about £60 billion a year on food, because prices are going to go up. £60 billion ish. 60 billion pound, yeah, on food for old people that are gonna die soon. There's in 30 years there's gonna be more people above 65 than there is below. That's shocking. I was going on the train, mind my own business, when I get this look across from this old lady. You know what kind of look it is? It's that look as in, hey, can you take my stuff on the train? Being a nice young man, I did, but in my head I was hoping she would fall down the gap in between the platform and the train. Yeah. Old people in this country have killed more of us than people in wars, and like Afghanistan and those. Do you know what? They've killed maybe 0.0.001, and we're over there. We're spending billions on that war, when the real culprits in our country have got it all out of me. Thank you. I was Alex, and stay logged in, tuned in, whatever, for some more of my videos. Ta-da!